The core functionality of Dbvisit Standby can be summarized in 3 steps: log extraction, transport, log apply. These 3 steps work to efficiently extract your archived logs from the primary site and transfer these securely to your disaster recovery environment. Step 1. Log extraction. To perform the log extraction process, Dbvisit Standby extracts the latest archive logs from the primary database. These archive logs on the primary may be on a file system-based storage or inside Oracle ASM. If there are no new logs generated since the last extraction, Dbvisit Standby will force a log switch. This means that even if the archive logs are not full, we are still able to obtain the latest archived redo that will be needed to keep the Standby database up to date. Additional configuration options are provided, such as the possibility to compress archive logs or to purge archive logs older than a specified time. Step 2. Transport. The second step in the process is to copy the extracted archive logs to the Standby database site. The transfer process is initiated from the primary server using Dbvisit by default. Dbvisit will transfer the archive logs to the Standby site. If required, SSH may also be used on Unix-based systems. By default, the connection between the primary and Standby sites are encrypted and secure. Step 3. Log apply. The third step is to apply the transferred archive logs to the Standby database. In order to do this, Dbvisit Standby will use the transferred archive logs, which are now available on the Standby site, and apply them to the Standby database. This is also known as recovering or rolling forward the Standby database. Once the available archive logs have been applied to the Standby database, they may be left on disk for a short period of time before being removed. This can be configured. Together, these 3 steps are the core function of Dbvisit Standby. They copy archive logs from the primary to the Standby database using a secure connection. The logs are then applied to the Standby database using a standard recovery mechanism.